Okay, so hello. Okay, I think I'm audible. So good, good, good day, class. So I am your demo teacher today. I'm John Malontiangelo. So I'm here to. So before we start, may I call Miss Lavin to lead this lead prayer. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Lavin, to lead this for the successful prayer. So now, let me introduce again my name. My name is Sir JM, or you can just call me John Marlon de Angelo. You can just call me Sir JM. So first, to to have we have para natin smoother um, dive into our classes. So this is our class rules. So first, listen carefully, and the second one, follow the direction. Three, raise your virtual hand. Four, wait for your turn, and five, be ready to learn. So this classroom rules is for the online demo teaching. So before we proceed to, I would like to call our secretary. So ma'am, I would like to monitor our attendance for this afternoon so that we could have so that para makabalo tayo sa ato for this sa atong classes. So before we start our proper discussion, I have a picture to show to you. So you're just going to answer. So what can you what can you serve? So are you ready, class? So since I think we're ready, let's proceed to our activity. So here, guess the picture. So Mr. Rialdo, so what can you say about the first picture that okay, very good. So we show that the child is kanang dili maminaw ana. So thank you very much. So ani niya. So what can you what can you guess about or what can you say about the second picture? Okay, very good. So gina-argue daw niya ang isa ka bata. So okay, thank you for thank you for the participation. So all of your answers are correct. So what do you think our lessons or topic for this afternoon? Okay, very good. So our topic this afternoon is learners with emotional and behavioral disorder. So to guide us with to our discussion, we have our objectives for this afternoon. So everybody read. So number one, distinguish the four characteristic of disorder that the challenges in the leading program for the learners with emotional and behavioral disorders. B, value the significance, pro, proactive, and the letter C, create diagram classification of five domains to manage and support the student with the EPD in a school setting. So I guess everyone is ready um, to learn and to have a new knowledge about this afternoon for this afternoon. So, but before that, we have another activity so that um, you could Um, para mas ano pa din sa ang kanaato ang topic for this afternoon. So, direction. Divide the class into three teams. Each teams will receive an envelope containing unscrambled strips of paper. The team must work together to accurately match each theme with term with its correct definition and meaning. As soon as the team successfully match all of their strips, they must quickly tape them into a piece of manila paper. Once the work is posted, the entire team must stand in front of their work and perform a unique team cheer. Each team must pick one volunteer to remain in the front and explain their work to the rest of the class, justifying why those terms and meanings. So I think everybody is ready. So let's proceed to our activity. So number one, why is it essential for the teacher to understand the difference between internalizing behavior and internalizing externalizing behavior and internalizing behaviors when in managing a classroom? Okay, I think Mr. Fernandez has the idea to share with us. Okay, very good, Mr. Fernandez. So, and the number two, what is the common trend among the definition match and how the behavior the impact of the student ability to succeed not just academically but also socially? Okay, Miss Nicole. So I think Miss Nicole had an idea to share with us. Okay, very good. So let's give Miss Nicole a hawak mo ang beat clap. So, hawak mo ang beat clap is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hawak mo ang beat. So again, let's have ready. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hawak mo ang beat. Okay, very good. So, thank you for the participation class. So, we have here our proper discussion. So, communication is the process of transmitting and receiving messages, information, ideas, or emotion. It is an inclusive phrase that incorporates not only physical act of producing speech and symbolic aspect language, but also any behavior or action that communicates a message. So, communication now is transmitting and receiving. When we say transmit, we're going to send it to the other another um, person, and receiving is what we heard or what we saw. And just like for example, um, the conversation of a student and a teacher. So that will um, mano na siya na as a communication. So there's a lot of communication, guys. So we're going to tackle all that about. So we have here the American Speech Language Hearing Association, or that ASHA, identify the three classification of speech disorder. So the number one, we have articulation disorder. Number two, fluency disorder. Number three, voice disorder. So later on, I will be going to discuss what are those three disorders that as have mentioned. So number one, the articulation disorder refers to the abnormal production of point sound, which might include substituting, omitting, adding, or discussion sounds, potentially causing difficulties in understanding. So we have four categories of distortion articulation disorder. So number one, we have distortion. A speech sounds is considered distor- distorted when it closely resembles a different speech sounds rather than the intended phoneme, yet is noticeable incorrect. So number two, we have the substitution. This happens when a child replaces one sounds for another. And number two, omission. This happens when a child omits drops of certain sounds from the word, or additionally, that this occurs when a child adds extra sounds to the word that makes it complicated to understand. So, what are the ano nga ba ang articulation? So, articulation is just for example, ang child kay imbes na ingon niya kay um, is ang ingon niya dapat kay tumbler, ang ingon niya is tumbleite, tumbleite. Kumbaga, makuhaan siya or ginasabit niya ng word that may um, cause of kanang complicated to understand. Ana siya. So we have the characteristic and types. So number two, the fluency disorder refers to a disruption in the smoothness of speech, which is characterized by abnormal speed, rhythm, and repeats of the sounds, syllables, words, and sentences. The two best fluent the two best known fluency disorders is number one, the shattering. Shattering is a speech disorder characterized by the rapid and the repetitive repetition of the constant. So, kumbaga, ang shattering is muna siya tong murag mga kumbaga maano siya kanang um, naigapangurog ana mo siya gapangurog or para a number a voice disorder. This is defined as the presence of typical vocal characteristic or mawalan og tingog ana or dako kusog kaayo ana na siya. So we have the two voice disorder, the phonation disorder, and the resonance disorder. So the language disorder, we have the five domains of language. We have the phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. So as has an association of experts assessing the learners who are at risk of having cognition disorder, hence as have proposed this preferred practice patterns for the professions of speech language pathology of 2004. So as have proposed, kumbaga sila nag-propose sa kanang mga ang magtudlo sa mga estudyante na mga disorders, mga communication disorders. So the speech-language pathologists must work closely with the teachers to provide services that are relevant and appropriate based on the speech disorder of the child. So that's just like I've observed earlier that they they hire or dapat doon sila sa mga maestra that kabalo sila kung saan na siya um, pag communicate sa kabata na kanang na mga disorder. So there is no single best method in treating influential disorder, especially stuttering. There are a variety of factors that contribute to its development, and there are the several recommendations to control its occurrences. So let's move. Okay, we have the placement option, we have the pull out, and number two, we have the collaborative consultation, and number three, we have the community-based model. So I think everybody is ready for our next activity. So we have here our directions. So the Create a diagram, digital write-down, and a digital tool. Create the diagram that classify the five domains of phonology, morphology, syntax, syntax, and pragmatics. For, for each domain, include a short definition and example of disorder. Save your work in a PNG or PDF and upload it to our class. So I'll be giving you the 10 minutes to work this activity, and after that I will going to collect it, and I will and let's see who has the highest score. So speaking of the score, we have our rubrics na para i-follow to para kabalo mo kung asa dapat um, i-focus for doing that activity. Okay, very good. Thank you so much, class. Okay, I think everyone is participating, especially um, ang mga nagbuhat sa ato ang PDF or our um, activity last. Okay, we have here our assessment. So on your one half sheet of paper, list the five domain of language disorder and what are the four articulation characteristics. So okay, we have here our assignment. So write a 300-word reflective essay discussing the challenges and the strength of the learners with emotional and behavioral disorder. Okay, so we have here our rubrics to follow for our essay. So in the next meeting, I will going to collect it and and monitor your scores. So thank you everyone for participating. So again, I am John Marlon Emily, your demo teachers for this afternoon. Have a great day.